Oh. We back, Sports Unplugged. I almost said something right there. Y'all almost talked some off-camera stuff. Now, we're talking about this whole greatest quarterback thing. Listen, here's what I'm saying.
I thought we were talking about the NBA, man.
We going in the NBA, but I'm going to finish this point first. Damn it.
The Destin legend.
The point I'm making is I think too much emphasis get put on rings. Dan Marino was a quarterback, a great quarterback. Size, arm, winning, whatever. Now, because that's like saying Karl Malone's not a great player, he ran into Mike. He met Mike. Karl Malone would have had at least 2 titles if they had to play Mike. Patrick Ewing would have probably had 1.
Yeah.
Reggie would have probably had 1 if they had to play Mike. But now, I give all of them rings. Let's just say I give them all rings. They still not in the discussion of greatest player ever because Mike was just better than them.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if the only thing is separating Dan Marino from Tom Brady is a ring, which is a team accolade. Tom Brady ain't win no damn ring by himself. He didn't. But we go look at regular season stats, regular season numbers, accolades, records that ain't been broken. Marino, if we judging that as a player, a single player, Marino's just as good, if not better than any of these guys.
He also didn't have no bum teams either, though.
Who?
Dan Marino didn't play
Name
with
his receivers.
Duper?
The Marx brothers.
Okay.
The
Were they
brothers.
first ballot Hall of Fame?
And they never been
That
to
was
Hall
the
of
same
Fame.
equivalent. That was the same equivalent to what Brady was dealing with.
Tight ends.
Back in the day where offenses weren't that intricate and they ain't running all these pick plays and crap.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Just throw it long.
And I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
All right.
NBA?
That'll make me sick, so I'm sick.
And that's what Terry
me off
Bradshaw
off
said.
Russell Wilson.
That's what Terry Bradshaw said. He said,
we going you been getting fired up all show.
Nah, because, I like y'all. I can do this with y'all. Somebody else, we'd be fist fighting. Well, they would. They would try to swing on me. But NBA, let's talk about it. BC, this is what you and Mike do, man.
Yeah.
Y'all like basketball.
Love basketball.
Let's talk about the league right now. I want to say I like to call this part of the segment the haves and the have-nots. I'm going to give you a team name, and you just let me know whether they have it or they don't have or have not. Let's go. I'm going to go to the standings. Let's go New York Knicks. Have or have not?
Have it.
They have it. I don't know what they have, but they got something right now.
They have excitement. They got a good continuity. We'll really see when Amari gets all the way back.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I'm going to leave that open. Tentatively, I'm going to say have. And I think it's all, we can say all we want to, but I think it's all because of their coach, Mike Woodson. His personality and everything has bled down on this team. He's taken the monkey off of Carmelo's back because I got tired of people saying that you can't play with Carmelo. Carmelo's never really had a team around him.
You know what I
don't
think?
care what anybody say, dog.
You know what I think the key to that whole New York team is? Jason Kidd. I'm not saying he's going to break you down,
right?
But you can't leave him open. He's going to make the three,
right. And he's a veteran,
and he's going to make the open play.
Right.
He's going to make the pass for to make the other player score.
I'm going to say.
I'm still going to say it's Tyson Chandler.
Well, see, I'm going to say have. I'm going to say have, but for a different player, J.R. Smith.
If he ain't crazy, I love him.
He's exciting.
Here's the thing about J.R. Smith, and he drives me absolutely nuts because I think J.R. Smith should be one of the top 2 guards if he actually worked on his game
and stop taking
like
pictures of
Jamal
Tahiri
Crawford
Booty.
Exactly. If he just actually, worked on his game, I think J.R. Smith could be one of the top 2 guards in the league, one of the top players in the league, because I just think he has all the tools, all the right pieces to become one of the best players in the league. It's just he hasn't done it yet. But this year, it seems like he's getting his head together, his act together, and I think he's one of the major reasons why the New York Knicks are playing as well as they are right now. But the reason why I'm kind of iffy on the have is if they've been shooting 3 so damn well. They're not going to be able to do that.
Cold, yeah.
And in the playoffs,
defense get a little tough.
And that was my next point. They have, but don't trust them. You can't trust them.
I can't trust them right yet.
Back to my point with Melo. I always hated when people say you can't play with Melo. He's a black hole. I'm like, no, dog. I say, if you look at them Denver teams he played on. Besides him scoring, once Chauncey Billups left, where was your points coming from when he sat down? Nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When he came to New York, Amari Stoudemire has not been who he's been since he left Phoenix.
Now wait a minute. Amari carried that team with Melo before he got there.
Okay.
He did his
Okay.
thing.
He was
And
averaging damn near 30 points a game.
Okay, then what happened? The wheels fell off.
Well,
that
that's
knee,
what they
you know,
do.
Stay hurt.
That's why I say
Started punching
That
fire
fix a flat.
extinguishers and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they didn't have them intricate parts like a Tyson
Okay.
Chandler or a Jason Kidd. You know, you need to.
Okay, a
veterans.
team have or have not. Atlanta.
Have not.
Not.
Really?
Have not. I
20
mean, I know
and
they.
10,
I mean,
right
they
on
playing
Miami
well.
heels.
I mean, you know, it's
The Highlight Factory.
the regular season.
8-2 in the division, 11-5 at home.
You don't know what Josh Smith is going to do.
You can't trust Larry Drew.
All right.
Ooh, wow.
Western Conference. Let's go. Denver. Have or have not.
Have not.
Have not.
Have not.
Mm-mm.
And have not for the Atlanta Hawks, too. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. Have.
What they got?
The 18s, listen, they got a team of guys that's going to play, that's going to listen to George Karl. Fareed can keep you in games.
High motor.
High motor and is not scared to guard the likes of a LeBron.
I don't trust high energy.
You don't like
that
high
dude a
energy
beast.
players?
I don't like
like
all
high
that.
energy
I don't need.
I'm just saying that's a team in the playoffs. You don't-
I don't want a whole team of them. I don't think a whole team of them ain't gonna win nothing, man.
Yeah.
The Pacers the same way. The Bulls. That's what the Bulls are right now.
That's a team you don't want, but the difference with Denver, that's a team you don't want to see as a fifth seed.
Yeah, I
4,
do.
5, or 6,
Because they're done. They're done by game 6.
You know why? Because Denver, they've always played the same kind of way. They get up and down. They get up and
My
down.
NBA coach. My NBA.
All right, cool. Go ahead. You do that.
All right.
You go ahead and do that. Give me
Have
another
or
team.
have nots. Clippers.
Thank you. Here we go.
Have.
Have not. They not going nowhere.
Have not. They going out the second round. Oh, I've been waiting for this one right here. Woo,
I
this-
mean,
hey,
okay.
look. They're a fun team to watch.
Yes.
These teams,
I will-
I swear to
listen.
God, they're probably getting swept in the second round.
I would look.
I
San
swear to
Antonio
God,
or
by San
somebody.
Antonio or Memphis, they get swept in the second round.
I don't think that's a bad pick.
Hold on.
I really don't. They
Well,
can lose in the second round.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing
They
with
lose
them.
in the second round.
Look, I'll be damned if Vinny Del Negro win a title somewhere else
Yeah.
before we do. Okay.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing.
He's got better talent.
He's
with
he
the
got
black,
better-
I
he
don't
got
give a
better
damn.
talent.
In the playoffs, it's about the coaches, and their adjustments from game to game in the playoff series. This damn Clippers team is going to go as far as Vinny Del Negro is going to go, and he ain't going to take them
You know what's gonna happen?
nowhere.
You know what's going to happen?
They
They're
get
gonna be-
knocked out in the
somebody
second
gonna
round.
put a pistol on the court in the playoffs while shooting that ball. You got Jamal Crawford, who just be hoisting shots. It's cute to do the and one thing and cross somebody. That's cute.
But
during the
Jamal's
season.
playing out of his mind this year.
Right now.
Jamal playing like
Six
he's
man
been
out of
playing.
In the playoffs, when you get Chauncey Billups back, you get Grant Hill back, you get Elo,
Grant Hill.
and his lady go crazy on him, and he gonna go to soaking, and it's gonna be a different.
But you
ball
know
game.
what? We all said the Knicks have, right? The Clippers are just like that.
Yeah.
It's the same team.
Lob
But
City.
no Jason Kidd.
All right.
They got Chris
I'm
Paul.
gonna stay.
Chris Paul is no Jason Kidd.
I'm gonna stay right there. I'm
I
gonna
would
stay
take
right
Chris
there.
Paul over Jason Kidd.
But Chris Paul really needs the ball for at least 15 seconds.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
stay.
Get
Leah.
his shot off.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Leah.
stay. I'm gonna stay in the Pacific, and Golden State.
Have not. But I like them.
Have not.
I can't say half of them if I went have not with the Clippers, dog. So have not, but I like them too.
But,
like
Once
BC
again,
said.
I'm gonna say half. I like the coach. I like Mark Jackson. Got him playing good ball. David Lee is clowning right now. He
Clay
getting money.
Thompson.
They
is that
getting
dude.
money though.
Yeah.
They got young goons on the squad.
Hey,
David
Mark,
Lee, Florida.
Mark Jackson was coaching for his job, too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. he
Hey
was.
man, they're
Let's
doing
stay
all,
right-
hold on. They're doing all this without Bogut too. Remember
Yep.
that.
Let's stay here with
They always do it
everybody's
without
favorite
Bogut.
team,
Yeah.
the 15 and 16 LA Lakers. Have or have not.
They ain't got shit. Sorry.
I'm a Laker for life. We don't have it.
No. And
Kobe Bryant is 67 years old, trying to get 67 points.
but
a
he
night.
balling.
Not gonna
The
do
problem
nothing.
is Dwight Howard. He is the problem.
No skill set. His hand is dunking.
Have not. The problem is not Dwight Howard. The problem is D'Antoni and that damn system of his. That's
Man,
that's the problem
I
right
thought
there.
Dwight Howard impacted the game in so many
Finna
ways.
make y'all mad.
You say they have it?
Hey, what's my man? that throw all the parties. Aunt Lindsay, you're gonna love me right now. In the playoffs, half. If they get into the playoffs, this is a team.
They gonna get there.
This is a team that's built. They ain't built for the regular season. They're built for the playoffs. And when they get I ain't saying they're gonna win it all, but when they get in the playoffs, they're gonna beat some people.
Who
it's
is
gonna be
Steve
tough
Nash
to beat
gonna
them.
guard?
Don't matter. Don't matter.
And I want to say another thing about Dwight Howard. I really think his back is more.
His back is bothering him.
He doesn't even have the elevation he used to have.
He's Joe Flacco too.
But
you can still on him too.
That's the bad part. See, like you said, he ain't got no skill set. So when your athleticism is gone and you can't do that no more, when you ain't got no fundamentals down low.
If it's one blue Gatorade left and both y'all hands going to cool at the same time, you can look at Roy and be like, man, if you don't let this damn Gatorade go, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. And he's going to be like, dog, man, it's just Gatorade.
It was just Gatorade.
So
I was shooting at the rim.
He's a 6'9" Guillermo of Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. He's a goofball.
Yeah, goofy, man.
All right, two teams in the Southwest, half or half not. Memphis.
Half.
I just think they're unstable.
You never love. Why you know?
They got a bunch of nut jobs on their team.
But they win games.
Debo a nut job. Tony Allen's a nut job. And Mike Conley is a head case. He should be one of the top 5 point guards in the league, man. I remember coming out of college, stroke fest. They just hit, oh, my God. The dude has panned out to be an average point guard at best.
That's all he is, and his daddy is
the long jumper.
Senior. And
you're not going to get any scoring.
He doesn't get in any trouble, though.
You're not going to get any scoring from the 2-guard position. And the bulk of your scoring is going to come from the paint and Zebo and Gasol.
Rudy Gay
on the wing, but
Rudy
Zebo,
Gay is just like
Zebo and Gasol going to eat up the ball.
Leon has never had faith in the Memphis Grizzlies.
Zebo and Gasol are going to eat up the ball, dog. They black holes.
That's what you need them to do.
Yeah, but is that going to get you there? If every time you score 2, somebody come down and score 3, you're in trouble.
And Rudy gives you nothing. I mean, he's average.
Rudy Gay needs to come to the Bulls.
He does. For Luol Deng.
Bye.
Make that happen.
Houston, have or have not?
Have not.
You don't like Harden?
Harden's all right, but that team is missing something. And the thing, I actually like.
They're not missing a Turkish hammer.
I actually like it. I actually like a Sheik. I like the Sheik. I like him.
Hey, man, nobody knew he was going to be this good.
And Markieff.
The Bulls said they knew. They just couldn't afford him. That's it.
Right. They was going to lose either Taj or Amir. I said we should have lost Taj.
Bulls. Real quick.
Hold on. I want Brian to talk on this real quick because with the Bulls, and we had this discussion when we were at the Bobcats game, man. I want you to talk about it here real quick.
They should have got shot.
That was awful.
That was the worst.
They was thinking about the party that night. It's just
no. BC said it was too early. It was too early in the day. They said it was a 7:00 game. They would have won that game handily.
I don't care.
I know you got to come to work.
5 in the morning.
I know you got to come to work.
You should never lose to the Charlotte Bobcats.
Here's my thing.
An elite YMCA team can beat the Bobcats.
Hey man, here's my thing. The question is, what have the Bulls done to improve the team? They've done nothing. And the thing is, they're waiting on Derrick Rose to come back, but they can make improvements to the team. They just haven't. We talked about it, about the players that they could have gotten. They could have gotten O.J. Mayo. They could have gotten Jamal Crawford. And they still probably could have brought in Nate Robinson if they brought in one of those other guys.
But Jamal don't want to come back here, you know.
He did want to come back here.
He wanted to come back. They wanted to come back here. They wanted to give him a shorter deal.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, was that
a smaller bag.
Nonsense he was involved with over with. The streets willing to accept him back.
That dude don't even come out of the house.
All right, I'm just saying.
That dude don't even come out of the house. That dude, he worried about some younger guys that got him scared.
Hey, Tony Allen came home. He definitely can't come back here.
Right.
So my question is to you, Brian. What do you think the Bulls need to do, or can they do now? Because obviously they don't want to spend the money. Obviously they don't want to go to get the players. What do they need to do to get better now? Because we don't have any. Only guy that can score on his own is Nate
Robinson. The only thing they can do to get better is wait on Derrick.
That's
it.
sad.
It ain't nothing they can do. They don't have. The only tradable player that they have right now is Taj Gibson.
That's even Luol?
No.
Nobody want
Luol.
No.
You don't think nobody will take Luol?
Not by himself. You got to package him with
Tom Thibodeau has drained these dudes, and then what else we heard is that they're getting kind of tired of Tom.
And I was going to say that guys
who's getting tired of Tom?
The players,
the yelling, or whatever.
Let me explain something.
But
hold on, go ahead. Go ahead, BC.
Nah, you know what? Okay, so they lost to the Bobcats, and the head coach of the Bobcats, rookie coach, came straight from college. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Man, in the fourth quarter, I just put the playbook up and told them boys to play." And that's how they won the game. Sometimes that works. Tom Thibodeau, very strict disciplinarian. He wants his system run at all times. Sometimes, man, you just got to let your boys go out there and cook, man. They could have beat. They wasn't supposed to lose that game.
No.
So, you get back in the locker room, and they like, man, we lost to these bums, and we better than them. All you had to do is let us play. Sometimes you just got to roll the ball out, man.
And what do we see on the erase board?
But at the end of the day, when we say, you know what, I feel you to a certain extent, but when we say at the end of the day, let them play, who the hell gonna play if Derek ain't out there? Y'all terrible.
Man,
nobody out there can create a shot on their own.
Turn Nate Robinson loose,
He
man.
too little.
He ain't. Kemba Walker's super little.
But Nate Robinson.
But Nate ain't gonna go inside with no nonsense because it's gonna get thrown into the third row.
Nate ain't scared. Around with Nate Rob.
We back or we done?
We done.
All right, man. Hey, man. I want to thank my guest, Mike Walton. BC, we got to do this again.
Appreciate y'all. We'll do it again.
Yes.
We out.